I feel like we really did have the potential of just having a great relationship. I just don't know how to come to terms with the heartbreak of it.
So in Vegas, we all did counseling sessions together, all the adults. And at the therapy sessions, I was very direct. And I said specifically, the problem is that he prefers Robin and prefers being in Robin's house more than anywhere else.
If you missed it, we're telling you right now that the latest episode of Sister Wives was a handful. Still doubting? Let's unpack everything. Welcome back to Topish. In this video, we will reveal why Robin had an emotional meltdown and everything Christine and Janelle split about her. Do subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on more juicy content. Without further delay, let's get started. The latest episode of Sister Wives was so good. It finally felt like everything that the audience had been seeing finally made it to the show. We've all seen Kody give Robin all the attention. We've all seen Robin stir up some drama and then cry and act like a victim who doesn't know why the family's falling apart. We've all seen these things. So we believe we speak for everyone when we say that the latest episode really confirmed all of that. We mean, the other women have been hinting at it for a while, but watching Christine stand her ground like that was just so refreshing to see. It all started with Christine going over to Janelle's house to drop off a beanbag. Of course, Janelle starts up a conversation talking about the Kody situation. Remember, there's been some kind of back and forth with regard to Kody not spending time with Savannah since her birthday in December. Apparently, the last time Kody talked to her was sometime at the beginning of December around her birthday. After that, Kody didn't come around during Christmas, neither did he come around in January. There were also no presents or anything of the sort. Of course, Kody would be there to deflect and try to paint another narrative. Well, he wasn't really there, to be honest. Christine and Janelle were on one side throughout the episode, and Mary and Robin were on the other. But Kody was not present for any of it. He was more like a background character, just finding a way to assert his presence during confessionals. In true Kody fashion, he claimed that the women were separating him from his children, and have ultimately shattered his world as a result. Right, someone please hand this man an Oscar already. Then Janelle is back talking to Christine about how she's done with Kody. She doesn't see how things can go back to how they were because the inequity she endured in their relationship will not end. Then the back and forth of the episode began. On one hand, Robin and Kody were refuting Janelle's claims. On the other hand, Christine and Janelle were united in trying to walk through what really went wrong with the family. You know, Kody just stopped being interested in the whole family. Robin just showing up and sucking up all the attention. We mean, Janelle even likened Robin to a shiny new object that Kody found and decided not to let go of. Janelle was not even close to being done. She brazenly put it out that the financial resources were given to Robin and her children as opposed to being shared equally with the family. Then the issue of Christmas was back on the table, and you could just see how much Robin tried to deflect and make it look like she was a victim. Like we said, Christine would not let Robin play the victim card again. She brazenly reminded everyone about the text thread and how Robin made it clear in the family text thread that she didn't want to be a part of the plans anymore. According to Christine, the texting happened before Christmas last year. She explained how a plan was set in motion for the kids to get together and exchange gifts. But then some things got in the way, and Robin just said she was over it by the end of the next thread. Obviously, with Robin saying she was done with it, there was no way Kody would go on without her. It all just sounded so messy because why would Robin even try to come on and justify the alleged sabotage, with claims that she wanted them at her house but simply didn't want problems or fights to occur? Okay, like you just had to laugh at some point. We mean, everyone can see through Robin's tears, so why does she keep trying to fly a narrative when we can clearly see what's going on? Thankfully, Christine just kept bringing it back to the facts. Facts like the kids being a part of the text chain and how obvious it was the boys wanted to see their siblings. She also made it clear that it was Robin who started acting like the boys were constantly hostile, and that they would act violently in her house for no reason. At the end of the day, Robin successfully created an even bigger divide as it ended up being a fight between her kids and all the other kids. She's tried to make the boys look like the villains when it really is Kody who's in the wrong. If that's not gaslighting, then maybe we don't know what it is. But that's not even the half of it. The episode still had a lot more for us. Janelle was still in her feelings about how Kody changed, and she was going on about how we did not spend time with him and how he treated Savannah. Janelle was rightly emphasizing how done she was with the entire situation. Then, we get Kody acting like the women are being delusional and making unnecessary comparisons. Objectively speaking, there's no honest party here. Looking back at the show, you'll realize that these people were all lying or pretending at some point. They were mostly pretending like this was one big happy family, when in reality all of these things we see now were already happening. The only difference is now everyone is done pretending except Robin and Kody. These two are desperately grasping at straws, trying to keep up with the facade. We mean everyone is leaving and you're just choosing to sit back and act surprised? It's pretty low. Kody was acting like he wasn't giving more attention to Robin and that it only started recently. Christine and Janelle obviously don't care anymore, as they finally admitted Kody was mostly absent back when they were all in Las Vegas. But Robin only doubled down and pretended like she and her kids never had time with Kody. It got so draining to watch Robin pretend like she could not understand what happens to their picture-perfect family in quotes. Looking objectively, we can all see how Robin did the other women dirty. It started to look like a monogamous relationship with Kody, while the other women had to watch. Unfortunately, she can't shift the narrative. She can't claim not to know what happened. Not taking responsibility for her actions only shines the light on her narcissism. Then the topic deal breakers came up. Imagine Robin trying to put herself in the shoes of the other women and claiming that she would not be mad about not having time with Kody. At this point, we were certain that Robin was just next level delusional. She hasn't been in their shoes. She's never lacked time with Kody. She's never had to endure any of Kody's shortcomings, so how can she brazenly say she could take it? This is exactly why Christine basically pointed out in this episode that she could not pursue a genuine friendship with Robin. According to Christine, Robin not only lies, but she's also manipulative. All through the episode, Robin tried to act innocent and clueless, and it was very tiresome to watch. Mary even had to call her out and insist it wasn't her place to decide what should be a deal breaker for the other women. It was so shocking when Robin said she was open to therapy and that the other women should be. Really? You could just tell that Mary was done with it all because she maintained that the other women did not have to put in any work to fix the family if they did not want to. At this point, there could be two things going on. Either Robin feels guilty with regards to how bad things have gotten, or she's just being Robin and trying to shift the blame by painting a bad picture of Christine. If that's the case, then we just have to ask, does she think the viewers are really that gullible? Like, one person could just say one thing and we all will just run with it without using our own better sense of judgment? It's wild. We've followed this family for years. We remember everything. It wasn't Christine being entitled. It wasn't Christine and her kids getting all the Christmas gifts and extra time with Kody. So trying to cast shadows of doubt into our minds right now is pretty much futile. We saw the truth then, and we still see the truth now. And the truth is that Robin got all of the time, money, and resources. Not Christine, Mary, or Janelle. And now that the other women are not letting the narrative fly, it's finally blowing up in their faces. Then you get that meltdown where Robin breaks down in tears. It's so funny to watch her break down when she was the one who stopped the kids from coming to the house. Even worse, she still managed to throw in a couple of condescending words about Christine in that scene. In her words, it's a cheap, broken version. What does that even mean? She's making fun of Christine's cooking and the vacation rental that Christine and Janelle were getting. It all just sounds like she's jealous that the other kids are getting together without her kids and that the family is seemingly happier without her. The episode moves on finally from all the messiness as we see the plans for Christine's birthday coming together. There was also a little mention of Christine's crush on Shamar Moore. Hopefully we get more of that. Mary also announced that she was moving her business to Utah, and it was technically not the bye bitches I'm leaving spectacle that the trailer made it out to be. It's kind of frustrating to watch that Mary is still stuck in the loop. Her loyalty to Kody keeps getting in the way of forming deeper connections with Janelle and Christine, and this ultimately leaves her stuck with the very problematic Robin. Yes, she moved away, but she's still maintaining the toxic relationship because she's not ready to take that definitive stand. Well, at least for now, because nobody knows what we'll get from the next Sister Wives. It was hectic, but aren't you glad we got through it? Do share your thoughts with us in the comments, and we'll see you in the next video.